Welcome into another video in my series where I'm going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for us to be using inside of the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to the channel and you like everything Call of Duty Zombies, make sure you are subscribed with those bell notifications turned on, as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads for myself on Black Ops 6 Zombies. As well, down below in the description, you can find the link for my streams. I stream Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream everything from Black Ops 6 Zombies all the way through to Delta Force and custom zombie maps. I also stream Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, noon Eastern. Hope to see you pop into streams, as this year I'm trying hard to hit partner over on Twitch. Which brings us to today's video, and in today's video I'm more than excited to dive into the tomb. Now don't forget, if you've finished all of your research, to go ahead and select death perception in your perks for to start researching this perk so you can go ahead and unlock the augments. I forgot to do that on my very first match of today, so just a heads up for all of you to make sure you go ahead and equip death perception for research so you can go ahead and get that done. Now that brings us to today's video. We're looking at the PPSH. Yes, it is back into the firing range, and you can see the just the hip fire. It climbs and has a pretty decent spread, and then if you ADS, it's got a bit of an S curve to the beginning before it pulls up to the right, and then if you try and control the recoil, you can see it's fairly decent. You can get it pretty straight, which is awesome to see, and then you can see in the firing range how it handles the dummies. Not too bad at all. So in today's video, you know it, we're going to dive in and take a look at the PPSH and see how viable this weapon is to be using in zombies. So we're going to be taking it to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies to see how viable this weapon is. We're going to be diving into the tomb, of course, to see how this weapon performs. So hopefully at the end of this video, you can make up your mind on whether or not this classic, the PPSH, is a viable option for you to be running inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So without further ado, let's dive into the PPSH review video today. All right, welcome in to the tomb. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I truly do appreciate that. And man, does this map just look absolutely stunning. I am blown away and truly impressed. First of all, with just the zombies, they look really cool. They've redone the look of the zombies, and I think these zombies look way better than the zombies we've seen on the previous maps. So let me know what you think just right off the rip about the new zombies looks. I think they're pretty impressive. We've got 79 crit damage off the beginning with the PPSH. So let's go ahead and take that damage output up one level to go ahead and throw green rarity on that and see what kind of damage numbers are we looking at on this with green rarity. Let's go ahead and see. What do we got? 118 is what we're looking at for critical damage. Now, as you make your way down to, it's guided to this location on the map, which will open up Pack-a-Punch. So you're going to be putting the amulet down that you pick up for completing the Citadelle Easter egg, and that is what we're going to be using to open up the Dark Ether inside of the tomb, which looks absolutely just unbelievably good. Oh my god, absolutely amazing. This looks so good. Like, just look at this. Beautiful. So now I've accumulated enough essence to go ahead and take this to, hey, hello, shock mimic. I was in the middle of cutting. Jeez, no respect, I tell you. But that's your shock mimics right there. We handled with ease at green pack 1. The first one shows up on round 8, and it will drop you a monocle, which you want to pick up, which is needed for building the ice staff. And I will have a guide for that later on. But that's the first thing you need to collect the ice staff. You can also shoot these crystals around the map to pick up extra loot as you go. So let's go ahead and see here. We are on round 9. We are green rarity and pack 1. We're looking at 333 on a critical shot at pack 1 green. So not too bad, and no perks, so no Deadshot daiquiri yet to go ahead and increase some more damage output on the PPSH, but it was definitely handling the zombies without much of a problem here fairly early on in the match. I mean, round 9, pack 1 green shouldn't be having much struggle at all, but I had accumulated enough salvage at this point from shooting crystals and just picking up salvage from the zombies to go ahead and push this to blue rarity. And now we're looking at 444 damage on a critical shot at blue rarity pack 1, which isn't too bad. So now we've got blue pack 1, and we have jug, and we're pushed through the rounds a little bit further. Here we are now on round 13, and let's see how is this PPSH going to be handling the zombies here in the Dark Ether on round 13. That one had a lot of armor. I was seeing 88. What is going on with that? Let's get out of the Dark Ether maybe and see. Oh, we got a shock mimic here. Okay, bye. No, you're not grabbing me. I am getting the heck out of dodge. Definitely not stick around for that. No bueno. Okay, so now this area here, oh my goodness. Just look at this map. It is beautiful. Each and every area looks so unique. And it's just absolutely visually stunning. Now, I know they were talking about this to be a little bit tighter, cramped, and than, say, Citadelle was or Liberty Falls was. But also, if you can see in this area here, there is definitely some open spaces on this map for you to be able to train up your zombies. So don't be too concerned that it is all tight corridors on the tomb. I definitely feel like there was lots of open areas on this map to be able to train up the zombies and not be too, stuck in really close quarters areas. So that was good news, and overall I am enjoying the crap out of this map. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely gorgeous. I've yet to do the Easter egg, but that I'll be putting a guide together for you hopefully later today, and you guys will be able to check that out probably today, tonight, maybe tomorrow, but there's going to be lots of videos coming for me in the next couple days for sure. So at this point, we have now taken this PPSH to epic rarity. We are still pack 1, and we have pushed through the rounds a bit further. Here we are now on round 16, and let's see, how is this going to handle? We've got an amalgam coming at us. Let's see, 666 crit damage, I think. That can't be right. Okay, well, that's an interesting number for damage. We're over halfway done that amalgam already, which is awesome to see. But as you can see, as I run through the tomb, there is definitely lots of areas that are open, and you have room to maneuver around through the zombies. So don't be concerned that this is very, tight corridors. And there is your spike trap. I think that looks absolutely amazing. It actually pins the zombies to the wall. I'll show you guys here in a second. And you can slide underneath it while the trap is going and you don't take any damage. I wanted to show you guys that so you know. So no worries there. But look, it pins them to the wall. That is so awesome. So at this point, we had enough essence to take this to Pack-a-Punch level 2 epic rarity. And let's see what kind of damage. We do have Deadshot Daiquiri now. So we've got a little bit more extra critical damage as well. Definitely want to get that armor. Picked up the 2 plate there on round 20. Definitely something we needed. 1,538 on a crit shot. Is that what I'm seeing consistently? Let's see. 2 armored, 13, 8, 544, 15. I'm seeing 50. I think 1538 is your max crit damage at pack 2 epic rarity. I believe that's your max crit damage. Let me get some more zombies here together, and we'll see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at. Ran out of ammo. All right, let's see. Let's get some more damage numbers. What do we got? 1538. Yeah, so pack 2 epic, you're looking at 1538 on a critical damage shot, which is pretty decent. This shoots at a very, very, very quick rate of fire, which is awesome to see. It holds a decent amount of ammunition in your magazine. And I mean, on round 20, you can stand and just deliver the carnage, which is awesome to see. Just about finished leveling up the PPSH in this run here. We do have a maximum level now at the end of this run, and we almost finished all of the crit shots on this already. So I should have gold on the PPSH shortly. But that was round 20 at Epic and Blue Pack-a-Punch with Deadshot, I will add. But, not much of a struggle. You kind of round them up and then just mow them down as they come at you, and this weapon is definitely able to dish out the carnage. So let's go ahead and take this now to Legendary Rarity and see Pack 2. What kind of damage are we looking at? We got Amalgam in the area. We already took a decent amount of chunk off him right away. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to grab some more salvage here. Push through the round some more. We're on round 24. We are pack 2, and we are epic. So let's see how does the PPSH do as we move up through the rounds here on Black Ops 6. Oh my goodness, that is a bad situation. Bad situation. Run. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I got out of that. Okay, we have horseshoes. Apparently, I've kept the horseshoe from Citadelle, and we just used it. So that has now been redeemed. We are pushing through 24. I mean, the damage output on this weapon is there. One of the downsides I noticed to the PPSH on my run was I was running out of ammo fairly consistently and needed to be visiting the ammo caches. But having said that, it definitely handles the crowds and is able to dish out the damage for sure. I mean, this is your shock mimic right here, and you can see we just melted the shock mimic. He spawned in and was just like gone right at the end of the barrel without any struggles at all. But I do find with this map you're going to be moving around a lot until you can find an area that you can kind of group them up in. So the playstyle on this is going to be much the same as I said with Citadelle, and make sure that you are moving. And you can see right here one of the nice new quality of life features is I researched one of the minor augments for death perception, and in game it lets you know that. That is amazing. That is something I am super happy to see with the changes they made for Season 2. That one is definitely awesome. Also, the ability, of course, to track your camos and your challenges is another amazing quality of life feature that they brought in for Season 2. And I'm excited to see what else they've got up their sleeves going forward with just how much they brought for Zombies and for Season 2. It's very exciting. Lots of stuff to do. This is the bottom area, another area of the map that just looks absolutely amazing. Quick Revive is down here if you're looking for it. So you can get down there and find Quick Revive. It's down below me at the back. Very, very back corner you can see is where Quick Revive is. There is shovels. You do want to pick those up as there's all kinds of loot that you can dig up. And the loot you can dig up will give you salvage. It can give you tacticals, lethals. I don't think I saw a weapon, but you may be able to pick up weapons if you go through further rounds up as the loot will increase. But I mean, just grouping up the zombies here around 24, and like I said, there's a lot of areas on this map that I felt were open enough to not make the map feel too much of a closed-in area, and there's just maneuverability was definitely something I noticed was a thing that there's lots of areas like this in the map where you can find an area and you can go ahead and group up and run your train of zombies and be fairly decent and in good shape. So at this point, it's time to take this to maximum damage inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Let's take it to Pack 3 Legendary. We're looking at 4,102 on a crit shot. Let's go ahead and throw on the Light Mend ammo mod so that we got just about all the damage output maximums that we can inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. We got the ammo mod, we're max damage output, Legendary Pack 3, and let's see how does this PPSH handle round 25 on the Tomb. I mean, I think that was a Doppelgas that we'd already got rid of right there on round 25 fairly quickly without much issue. You can see we were able to just dome the zombies, just clipping through their heads, which is awesome to see. You can see the damage right there, 4,102 on a crit shot. Maximum damage is your consistent numbers. Of course, if Lightman goes off, you can see higher damage numbers than that. You can see 2,000 when you're not quite at range, 4,000, 4,102 when you get really up close and you're in maximum damage range. For this weapon, definitely something that is a viable option to be running inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, I feel. With the fire rate it has, you are able to go through and kind of plow through tons of zombies without much problem. The only downsides I did find in my run today using this weapon was the reserve ammo size. But again, this is something that I feel is a kind of a common thread throughout Black Ops 6, throughout all the zombies weapons in Zombies, is the reserve ammo is a little bit low, which is something we've all been kind of complaining about, having to go and purchase ammo at the ammo caches. So that's just something I wanted to throw out there, but I did notice that I was visiting the ammo caches fairly frequently with this. So at this point, it was time to see what Exfil is like on the Tomb, and am I able to Exfil on this map? I didn't even know where Exfil was going to be. I took a wild guess and just assumed it was going to be in spawn, as I figured this is about the only place they can land the helicopter to come and get you. So we went ahead and activated the Exfil here on round 26, you know, partly because we'd reached maximum damage output on this weapon, and partially because I wanted to see where Exfil was on the tomb and how it was going to be to try and Exfil out of the map. So I did pick up a mutant injector from one of the elites that I killed in my run today. So let's go ahead and pop that. We've got 35 zombies to get rid of before we can Exfil out of the match, and of course, an amalgam. Of course. There's got to be an amalgam. There's always an amalgam at the Exfils. I don't know why, but there's always an amalgam. So we're going to finish off that. We've got 6 zombies left after the amalgam. He's done. Right there. There we go. And now we've got 4 zombies left to go. Finish up this one. We can finish up that one. Go ahead and melee this one. But overall, my thoughts and feeling, the PPSH feels good. You're mobile. It's got a really good rate of fire, a decent damage output. Definitely something that I think is a viable option. Do I feel like they might be adding a buff to it? Possibly. I think so. I think it might be coming. Now, as always, at the end of the video, I will be showing you the build that I use. So if you want to make any changes to the build that I used for today's video, let's work together in the community down below in the comments to make one amazing build on the PPSH so that we can all use it inside of our Zombies game mode. As well, at this time, I wanted to mention that you should be able to make up your mind on whether or not this weapon fits your playstyle. And if you have not subscribed by now, please make sure that you do like and comment the videos, as at 7,000 subscribers, I will be doing a Vault Edition giveaway for Black Ops 6 as a thank you. So thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.